Hey you guys, so making a quick video today about sprouts and growing some sprouts in your kitchen. It's winter time, so there's less out in the garden, so there's no reason that you can't grow some food on your windowsill. Alright, so here are the sprouts that I'm about to pull out and harvest. These are mung beans, and it takes only like 6 days to have full-on sprouts. I grow them extra big for the vegetable value rather than just sprouted seeds. And I have another jar up on top about to get going, so let me show you some of the process. Alright you guys, so this is actually past prime harvestability. These sprouts, once they hit the top, they're much more likely to get damaged and senesce, but I grow them all in one mat. I grow them longer, and that really allows these seed shells, the little seed coat, to fall off real easily and nice. And just a lot of food value. So what I do is I shake off those little seed coats, and then it is time to trim off the roots. And I obviously don't have to, but I think the roots are a little bit, I don't know, just different for some people. But there's still food value here, so and then we're ready to go. Alright, and now that we've got the old batch out of there, it's time to start the next batch. And believe it or not, all of that food that you just saw, it only takes about 2 tablespoons of mung bean seed. This is what I get at the 99 Ranch Market here in town. It's super cheap and it lasts forever because you don't need much. About that much, or actually a little bit less would have been better. So now it's time to give them a good soak. I just put it on warm water, and I'm going to let them sit for about 6 hours to really force them to germinate quickly. So after the seeds have sat for at least 6 hours, they will have absorbed a lot of moisture and be in that process of germination. It's time to drain them and set them someplace as warm as possible. So I get all the water out using a screen that I made. You can come in and see, this is just some hardware cloth that I use for beekeeping that I cut to the right shape, but I'm sure you could find something that is similar. I would say look at a dollar store for maybe some strainers or something and cut from that. But the key to this part of it is actually getting all of the seeds nice and clumped together at the bottom. And then for the way I do sprouts is we're not shaking it, we're not disturbing it, we're leaving it as it is. We're going to leave that moisture that's in there, and we're just going to put it in a warm spot up here on top of the fridge. And here is the next round, so I want you to come in and see. This is a lot of root formation already happening, and this one is ready to go to the windowsill for finishing. So it's basically 3 days, maybe 2 days, to get some good roots out, and then the last 2 days are on the windowsill. Along the way, I am spraying water into this jar as needed every twice a day, I'd say. You know, at least once a day, but almost twice a day, and it just goes like this. You know, warm or cold doesn't really matter, but it's like squirt, squirt. And then what you want to check for after you give it a couple squirts with your sprayer is that you have water visible on the bottom, but not so deep that the seeds are drowning in it. Because what's really stimulating to that growth is that water as it's being used up and going away. It really pushes them to grow quickly. So it's that little squirt is all it needs, and then this one goes on the windowsill to finish. Alright you guys, I hope that made sense, and I hope that inspires you to try it on your own and grow some food in your kitchen. There's some beautiful mung bean sprouts to go on a wrap or in a salad, and it's easy as can be. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.